Welcome, students. In this lecture, we'll be continuing biomes and its adaptation. So the main objective is to understand or to classify different types of biomes, and second, to explain the environmental condition of these biomes. So in the last lecture we tried to understand what is biome. So I'll repeat once again. Biome is a large area with distinct climatic condition. It is different from ecotone, or for that matter, ecosystem. In ecotone is a basically a region which is transitional between two biological communities. For example, if we take example of a grassland, so grasslands are the region, we can say that it is a form of ecotone because it lies between two distinct type of climatic condition. One is forest, and second is desert. Likewise, estuaries. So again, it has got mixed property, and it lies between fresh water and salt water. So it will carry ecotones usually carry property of both distinct type of climatic region, or we can say that where two communities meet and integrate. Now, if we see talking about types of biomes, in the broadest category if we discuss, then we have got three types of biomes. One is forest, second is desert, and second is, sorry, grasslands, and third is desert. And one category is altitudinal. So same categories which we see along latitude, same thing we can see along as we go up in the mountains. Uh, different geographers have divided different types of biomes, but here I'll be discussing uh, following biomes, and I've categorized within forest. I have given following categories. In NCRT book or in other environmental geography book, you'll find different. You these There can be a variation in the categories. Um, so let's start with the forest. So on the basis of climate and flora and fauna and the adaptation technique, we have got following categories. First is tropical evergreen forest. Uh, so if we talk about the tropical evergreen forest, if we talk about geographical location, these forests are found in warm and humid areas. Normally, it extends between 10 degrees north to 10 degrees south latitude along the equatorial region. While covering less than 6% of the Earth's land surface, rainforests are home to more than 50% of world's plant and animal species. They are found in South America, West Africa, Australia, Southern India, and Southeast Asia. Uh, Talking about the examples, we can say that Amazon Basin, Congo Basin, Indo-Malaysian region. Um, these are the examples of tropical evergreen forest. Now let's talk about climatic conditions. So these are the areas where uh, evergreen rainforest biomes are located. And when we're talking about biomes, so climate again it becomes very important factor. So we'll be discussing about climatic condition. Within climatic condition, we have got precipitation, temperature. Then we'll be talking about flora and fauna. Flora is about vegetation, and fauna is about animals which are found in that biome, and how they have adapted in that particular biome. So we'll be talking about different communities and how they have adapted in that biome. So Tropical evergreen forest, precipitation is very high, and it is more than 200 centimeters of rainfall, annual rainfall. Then temperature is, again, it is very high, and because of very high temperature and precipitation, um, there is a we see that there is a canopy like structure you'll find there. That means very dense forests are there, and different layers of forest you'll find. The topsoil of tropical rainforest is heavily leached because of the very heavy rainfall, and so we see that the uppermost part of the soil, topsoil, is they lack in nutrients. Now talking about flora is very high. Uh, Flora is highly diverse in this region, and the types of flora which are found here are mahogany, rosewood, ebony, jackfruit, beetle nut palm, etc. Basically, all hardwood trees you'll find in tropical evergreen forest. Then again, in terms of fauna also, it is very abundant, and one can see different types of monkeys: deer, lemur, elephant, one-horned rhinoceros, bag sloth, snails. Uh, then plenty of birds are found there: butterflies, lizards, ants. Then I mean, diverse biodiversity you'll find there. Then, so we can say that the primary ecological productivity of the tropical rainforest is the highest of all biome types of the world. It accounts 40% of the total net productivity of the world. Now, talking about the adaptation part. So if we take examples of plants, so usually in tropical evergreen forest, you'll find that plants have leaves with pointy tips. And it is mainly because they allow water to run off the leaves quickly without damaging or breaking them. Then you'll find buttress root. Buttress roots, this is the example of buttress root because topsoil is not very nutrient. So you'll find the ridges which are being created. These are the ridges which are created here on the large surface area, which actually it provides support to large trees. And this is the canopy structure which you will find, and so there are like different layers you can see. So all these trees are competing for sunlight, so they keep growing in order to access sun, so they keep growing taller and taller. Now let's talk about animal adaptation. So animals have adapted to this unique condition of the tropical rainforest. For example, if we take the spider monkey, they have strong limbs to help to climb other rainforest trees. Then we have got flying frogs, which has got fully webbed hands and feet, and they can flap off loose skin that stretch between its limbs, which allow it to glide from plant to plant. Now let's talk about tropical deciduous forest. Students, you all need to locate all these um, types of biomes, and you have to write a little bit about adaptation technique also. I'll be discussing here, but you all need to point make a map of all the different types of biome. Next is tropical deciduous forest. It is also known as monsoon deciduous forest, And wherever this word deciduous comes, it means that they will be having dry season, and during dry season they have this ability to shed leaves, because to avoid this process of transpiration and lose as through, so that they don't lose water through their leaves. So see here, tropical deciduous forest is there, then temperate deciduous forest is also here. So wherever deciduous word comes, if there is two meaning you can derive. One is trees, they have this ability to shed leaves, and second, they will be having dry season. Now let's talk about tropical deciduous forest and its geographical location. They normally extend between 10° north and south to 25° north and south latitude, and the regions which are found here are East Asia, Central and South America, Southeastern USA, Southeastern and Western Africa, Northern Australia, Southern Brazil, Burma, Taiwan, and Southern China. These are the most widespread forest. Let's talk about climatic conditions. So precipitation, usually you'll find 50 centimeters to 200 centimeters, and then temperature will range between 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. Again, within deciduous forest, you'll find wet deciduous and the dry deciduous. In India, we have got wet deciduous forest also, and the dry deciduous forest. Not talking about the adaptation technique, I have already discussed that forest trees have this broad leaves, and they shed their leaves to withstand the drought condition. Then the soil compared to equatorial or the tropical evergreen forest, they are rich in nutrients, and trees are usually of medium height, that is of 25 to 45 meters. This biome has the largest number of domesticated animals because of the development of agriculture. And since we know we are staying in India, so we know that we are primarily the agricultural society, and still like 70% of India's population is engaged in agricultural activity. Then we tropical moist deciduous forest and tropical dry deciduous forest. These are the subcategories which you will do on your own, or like at least write something in writing, mail me, and then we can have further discussion on this. Then let's discuss about temperate evergreen forest. Temperate forests represent one of the major biomes on Earth, and it covers almost 14% of Earth's terrestrial land surface. So, as the word suggests, temperate, so you'll find this temperate evergreen forest above the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. So, in the temperate region, you'll find temperate forests are intermediate in latitude. That again, it is the atmosphere above Tropic of Cancer and above Tropic of Capricorn. You will find, and we can say that temperate forests are located in some of the most heavily populated and developed regions of the world. Talking about the geographical location, these forests occur in East Asia, coastal region of New Zealand and Australia, western coastal regions of North America, and parts of Chile, South Africa, and warmer European regions. Uh, Talking about climatic conditions, so first we'll be taking precipitation into account, and as the word suggests, temperate evergreen forest. So wherever this word evergreen comes, so rainfall is throughout the year. So here again, temperate evergreen forest means rainfall is evenly distributed throughout the year, and but the amount will vary, and it will be less than the tropical evergreen forest, and so the average amount of rainfall received in temperate evergreen forest is 75 to 150 centimeters. Snowfall can range from non-existent to non-existent in southern regions to its in this region. Then talking about the temperature ranges from 20 to 30 degrees Celsius, as again for the obvious reason that because of its location above the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. Then flora which are found are oak, pine, eucalyptus. Then fauna which are found here are squirrels, rabbits, black bear, mountain lions, deer, timber wolf, fox, bald eagles, raccoon, elks, white-tailed deers, American buffaloes, owl, then different types of rodent, etc.